All right. So, you remember I gave you the word Moorish, Morish, something that you want more of. That is very tasty, so tasty that you want to eat a little more of that. The mutton curry is very Moorish. From there, let us start. So, you have eaten a lot of mutton curry. Now, to eat a lot of something. Any word? Right at this moment, do you remember any word? I'm going to give you one word, as promised by me. So the word is gorge. 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 So how will you construct the sentence? Oh, I have gorged myself on the mutton curry. I have gorged myself reflexively. I have gorged myself on the mutton curry. I have eaten a lot of that mutton curry. And as a result, what happens? You understand? Right? Yes. So, you are, as a result, next day you are suffering from, oh my gosh, diarrhea. 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 You are suffering from diarrhea. Now, do you want to use the word diarrhea? Doesn't it hear a bit shabby? Better to use some other word. And that is also colloquial, informal. What is that? Diarrhea is very formal. Better to say, in spoken English, you have the trots. The trots. Trots. So you tell your boss next day, or your teacher next day, sir, I have got the trots. Why? I gorged myself on mutton. All right. Your boss will not be very pleased to hear that, of course, because he knows that you are asking for leave. Or your teacher also will not be very happy with you then, because your teacher will tell you that, look, you gorged yourself on mutton, and as a result, you have done trots today, and you cannot attend classes. Yeah, the trots. Trots. Remember, this is always plural. Trots. Trots. Well, there are many of us who go to gym. I don't go. Yes, I surrender. I don't go. Really, I don't want to exercise. Well, so you exercise because you are a fitness freak. You go to gym and you exercise with weights. You exercise with weights. You exercise with weights. Now, is there any word? Or you have to say that every day I exercise with weights. Doesn't this phrase here a bit too formal, too official? Better to use some other phrase. And what is that? That is, every morning or every evening I pump iron. I pump, P-U-M-P, pump, iron, I-R-O-N. That means I exercise with weights. Yes. So from now onwards, use this. Going to your gym, you may say that today I don't feel like pumping iron because I have the trots. Because I have the trots. So the day you have the trots, you cannot, of course, pump iron. It is very natural for you because as a result of the trots, you have some muscle cramps and you feel a little uncomfortable, so you do not pump iron that day. Well, let's learn another word that is not for exercise, but some other word. Right at this moment, I remember that word. That is to pump handle. Pump iron, I have told you, is to exercise with weights. And pump handle, P-U-M-P-H-A-N-D-L-E, pump handle. Can you tell me what it means? Pump handle means a handshake. I had a pump handle with him. I had a pump handle with him. Very, very informal, remember. Pump handle is very informal. I'm not, of course, advising you to use pump handle everywhere. But when you are talking to your friends, you may use this word pump handle. Otherwise, it's better to use the formal expression shake hands. Pump handle also means a handshake. Pumphandle. Pump handle. Well, you are off to your office or you're off to your school. Off to? Going to. Yes, you remember. So, all right, that's good. Thank you very much for remembering. So, when you are off to your office or off to your school, on the way you see a little boy asking you for money, and you understand there's a very poor boy, and he's asking for money in order to buy some foodstuffs perhaps to eat. That means he is, in simple, plain English, he is begging. Is there any word for it? A very informal word for beg? There is. Yes. And that is panhandle. 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 Hey, why are you panhandling, boy? You should go to a school. You are a little kid and you have come out of your home to panhandle. This is poor. Very poor. What do you feel for that panhandler? Panhandler means bigger. So panhandle means to beg. Well, now you have returned from your office. You are very played out. Played out, you remember? Yes, I told you. Yeah, tired, exhausted, very tired, very exhausted. You are played out. So when you are played out, you rest a bit. That is, you slack up. Slack up. All these words I gave you in one of the earlier video sessions. But now, after that, you go. It's summer. You go to the restroom once again to have a shower, and as you have sweated profusely throughout the day, you want to soap your body. Soap. S-O-A-P. Soap. Soap is also used as a verb. Soap means to apply soap to. So you need to soap your body. But when soap is used as a noun, it is uncountable. Do not say that, please, mom, give me a soap. Do not say, give me a soap. It is uncountable. So how to express? You have to say, please give me a piece of soap, or give me a cake of soap. A cake of soap. Remember this, okay? Now, when you are soaping your body, there's a lot of foam. A lot of foam. So this soap foam. An English word is there for soap foam? Yes, suds. S-U-D-S. Suds. So your face is at the time full of suds. You are not being able to open your eyes. Do you understand? Suds will get into your eyes. S-U-D-S. Suds. Yes. Well, after your shower, you have come out of the bathroom, putting on your clothes, but your clothes are torn. You have put on torn clothes. Torn everywhere. So, torn clothes. Any English word is there for torn clothes? Rhyming with suds. Rhyming with suds. Yes, there is. And that is duds. D-U-D-S. So he's all in duds. Oh my gosh. What have you done? You are all in duds. You are all in duds. You are all in rags. Torn clothes, rags. Tattered clothes. Tattered clothes means also torn clothes. Tattered clothes. Okay. Let's go a few hours back. When you are returning from your office, all of a sudden, on the way, you're suffering from the trots. So, on the way, you had a sudden urge to poop. And you felt very embarrassed, very naturally, because you were on your way back at the time from your office or from your school. On the way, you had a terrible urge to poop. And so you had to go to a public toilet. Now, this is what I'm going to give you ultimately now. I'm going to give you the word that is to have a sudden urge at a place, sudden urge to poop at a place where it is not expected, where it is not expected. Say you are traveling by bus, and on the bus you have the urge to poop. This kind of a place where it is not very natural for you or not very convenient for you to just go to a toilet, but you have the sudden urge. Is there any English expression for that? How will you tell others? You were caught short. C-A-U-G-H-T, caught short, S-H-O-R-T. So, say your mom asks you, what's the matter? You tell, I have to go to the public toilet. Why? Were you caught short? Were you caught short? Or you may say, taken short. T-A-K-E-N, taken short. S-H-O-R-T. Were you taken short? Were you caught short? Yes, so I have to go to the public toilet. Okay? Caught short or taken short. Remember these two words. If you are a student, on the eve of your examination, you have to study very assiduously, very perseverantly. With perseverance, you have to study. Painstakingly, you have to study. Sometimes you have to study late into the night, and that expression I gave you in the previous video session, and that was to burn the midnight oil. You remember that, to burn the midnight oil. I'm going to give you a word today, which means to study assiduously. So you are studying assiduously on the eve of your examination, very perseverantly. That is SWOT, S-W-O-T. Remember the spelling, the pronunciation and the spelling. Spelling is S-W-O-T, SWOT. And there is another word, S-W-A-T, SWOT. SWOT. Two different words. They don't mean the same. S-W-O-T, SWOT means to study painstakingly, and S-W-A-T, SWOT means to hit with the flat of the hand or with some flat surface. Like there was a mosquito sitting there, and you swatted the mosquito, or you swatted the fly. A fly was sitting on your hand, which you swatted promptly. That is S-W-A-T. Remember the two words, one is SWAT, another SWAT. Otherwise, people will misunderstand you. If you use one for the other, people will fail to understand what you really mean. Okay, so you have been very busy throughout the day today. When someone comes to you and asks you, or some member of your family asks you, did you get time to telephone your uncle today? Or telephone Mr. X today? No, it was not possible at all. I was so busy throughout the day. Now, I was so busy throughout the day. Instead of this so busy, this plain, dull expression, can you use some other expression? Not a very tough word. Very much known to you. It's a phrase. Tied up. I was so tied up. T-I-E-D, tied up. U-P-up. So, today, I'm sorry, I'm very tied up now. I'm very tied up now. I'm very busy now. I'm very tied up now. Remember, these kind of words you have to use, otherwise you cannot say that you know English, because your English will be very dull indeed. So don't allow your English to be very dull. It should be very sweet to hear, and for that reason you have to use a wide range of words, and these words will help you to make your English very interesting. Otherwise not possible. Only grammar cannot do this. For that you need words. and that is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to. I have been rather going. I have been trying my best to feed you with a lot of words, so that you don't get any sort of hesitation when you speak English. When you want to express something, you can do this very easily. And for that reason, it is very important for us to know the words. This video is also becoming very long, my dear friends. So I have to stop now. Before we stop, I would like to tell you a word which is very seldom used in India by us means by common people, especially those who have studied in Bengali medium schools and colleges. So college, all same, Bengali medium or English medium. I'm talking about schools especially. We always say that when you give a cup of tea to the guest, you generally give a plate as well, P-L-A-T-E, plate. We often use the word plate. But that's not the right word, you know. A cup doesn't go with a plate. A cup goes with a saucer. Saucer. S-A-U-C-E-R. Hey, you have given him a cup of tea without the saucer. What are you doing, man? He's our guest. Give him the saucer as well. Saucer. S-A-U-C-E-R. Remember, saucer. I'm not going to just give you any more word now right at this moment. I will try my best to make some other videos with a lot more words, so that your vocabulary becomes very strong. That's my job. Thank you very much. I've talked also for a long time, and as a result, I have a bit of grogginess. I mean, a kind of feeling in the irritation, you may say, in my throat. So I'm going to stop now. Thank you very much. See you again in the next session.